All right, so here's the thing about the Roland, or any Roland product that I've used anyway. You actually can't save over the default scenes. So I'm on acoustic piano, studio piano. Let's say I really like this piano sound. I don't, but let's pretend I do. And I want to add something to it. So right now it's in single sound mode. So I'm going to take that off. And now I've got all these different layers. And let's just pretend for some insane reason I want to add something crazy to it. So let's say I'm going to layer in a flute. I don't know. So I'm going to come in here, go to my flute. Whoops, wrong button because I can't see past my camera. Wind, flute. We're going to hit the enter button here. And then I'll hit exit. And now we've got a piano and a flute sound. Can't hear it because I don't have my speakers on, but for all intents and purposes, we got a piano layer with a flute. Now let's say I want to save this. You see the little star after the name of the part, or the name of the scene. I'll actually back out one. We'll go up there. So I've got the scene selected. So if I change scenes right now, like using this little wheel, and come back, this is going to be reset to how A001 used to be. If I want to save it, I actually have to save it in a user patch. So I'll hit right. I'll do scene right. I'll hit enter over here. It's going to ask me for a name. I'm going to call it Studio Piano. I'm just going to hit a space here. I'm out of characters. Let's just do this. I'm going to call it Studio 2 just so I know what it was and I can write over it on my next go around. Studio 2, I'll hit enter. Now I'm just going to say, where do you want to save this? And these are all your user banks. So you can see I've already got a few things that I've saved for my personal usage. So I'm just going to come down. I'm just going to get it away from all the stuff that I actually want to use. I'm going to put it at the very, very bottom. I believe Roland gives you 128 user scenes. So I'm going to pick user 128. I'm going to hit enter. It's going to say, are you sure? I'm going to say, yes, I'm sure. And now I've got U128 that's got the grand piano and the flute. Now if I go back and I say, all right, I'm going to go back to my original patch or scene that I was editing. So I'm going to go back. I'm on 001 Studio Piano. There's not a star there anymore. That means I'm back to the Roland default scene. If I come off of single mode here, you'll see I no longer have that flute in there. Well, geez, that's great. But now how do I get to the scene I just saved? Come over here, you hit your user button while you're browsing. That's going to give you what I did there. So go back. I'm going to hit escape. Hit the user button to get to the user bank. And then if you hit enter on the scene name, enter on the scene name there, it'll give you your whole list. And you can either use the wheel to scroll like that, or you can actually hit the shift increase button like this, and it'll go by tens, which is just a little bit faster. I'll go down to my 128 at the end. I'll hit the enter button. And then you can just hit the exit button to get out of that screen. I don't even know if you have to hit enter, to be totally honest with you. I just do it out of habit. And now I'm back on my scene that I saved, which is the Studio Grand Piano with the flute echo added in. And that's how you save a scene.